the same things in the same way derives the same results. So we either do something new or do something old but in a new way. Either way, we need to make a change. If we can access the right change, then the results will be stupendous. We have seen some of these successful changes that other people have made. So that is what we're going to explore in this episode. Welcome back. This weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be released soon. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 87. We all need catalysts. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to become skilled at dealing with people, then sign up for the Dale Carnegie course. Fully road tested for the last 100 years. This course is super popular globally and in Japan too. We've been teaching this for over 50 years here. Improve your ability with people, really ramp up your communication and leadership skills, grow your confidence and end your stress. Contact us to do the Dale Carnegie course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Ever heard that a training course changed somebody's life? It was good. I enjoyed it. I learned something new. Maybe. Warren Buffett, the famous American billionaire investor, is a huge Dale Carnegie fan and often mentions in TV interviews how the Dale Carnegie course changed his life. Being in Japan, it is great to hear a leading local businessman like Mr. Masami Atarashi say the very same thing. He is very well known in Japan and spends his time writing books. He's got more than 40 already that he's already published, and giving public speeches as well as training to executives. Previously, he headed up Johnson & Johnson, Philips, and Hallmark in Japan as president. I asked him how the course impacted his life. The Dale Carnegie course changed my life. When I was asked to make a speech to an audience or to a customer, etc., I trembled with fear, and I was a lousy speaker, not so much technically, but mentally. Halfway through the Dale Carnegie course, I found myself beginning to enjoy talking. That's one significant visible change which occurred to me. And overall, I began to look at things in a more positive way. Instead of saying we can't do it, I started looking at how we can do it. The whole mindset changed, and that happened when I was 32. We determine trust through listening to what is said and how it is said. Everyone puts their best face forward, but we are trying to get behind the superficial to the reality. We are racing around in business with our antennae on full throttle, trying to dodge the dodgy types and find some trustworthy keepers. Yet people say the dumbest things to us, ruining their credibility. We see people who are quite clever scoring own goals all the time because they can't control what comes out of their mouth, or because their self-awareness level is hovering somewhere around 0. The Japanese call it KY, an acronym using English to abbreviate kuki or yomanai, or can't read the air, or no sense of occasion as possible translations. Business is too complex for us to do it all by ourselves anymore. The day of the hero is over. Today, we need the hero team. To get things done requires more and more specialization. But with that often comes a poverty of skills in other key areas. Persuading people rather than trying to order them, getting willing cooperation instead of whipping them into a frenzy of reluctance and resistance. Having technical skills but little common sense doesn't help. Being smart is good, but it isn't enough. We need to be better communicators, better with people, better with diversity, more capable with complexity. Buffett and Atarashi both discovered that the Dale Carnegie course was a source of answers to a lot of the business challenges they faced to be successful through other people. There is a good reason this course is still around for over 100 years now. It works. That is why it is paid the ultimate compliment of having changed their lives. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches You Know Share Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And please join us in that endeavor. In episode number 88, we're talking about cold calling scripts. Onegai tashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.